Hi, today I'm going to explain how to put marks on kimono's migoro. Today's contents are roll of fabric, orientation, cut off, put marks, reference book, no age and kurikoshi. You can ask me any questions on chat. This is a roll of fabric after cutting off. I'm gonna explain the orientation of the fabric. The front side is back center line. Back center line is this one, this stitch on the back. And shoulder line around this is there is a stitch on the shoulder line. No. This is it. This is the shoulder line. And sleeve and underarm are this line. Sleeve and underarm. And hem is this part. This is the whole migoro. Migoro is the body part. Now we are putting a mark. The first mark is back center line here. This SA1 is seam allowance. And the width of seam allowance is 1 centimeter. And collar shoulder space. Collar shoulder space is this part. There should be a neck and there should be a space for the neck on the front. So the name of the space is called collar shoulder space. In Japanese, it's called erikata aki. Generally speaking, this is 8.5 centimeter. It depends on the width of the neck. So totally 9.5 centimeters should cut off this way. Otherwise, there is no space for the neck. Next thing we should do is shoulder width. Shoulder width is from the center to the edge of the shoulder line. Shoulder line ends here. Shoulder width is 35 centimeter here. This size is for my size. It can be like 30 centimeter if you are small or thin. And there is kise here. Kise is a little space between the fold line to the stitch. The purpose of kise is to protect the stitch so that the thread isn't cut off. And even if the stitch is like zigzag, even if the stitch is not very good, it looks good because of the kise. So there should be 2 millimeter on this side, and the opposite side there should be 2 millimeters too. Totally 4 millimeters kise. And totally shoulder width should be 35.4 centimeters. it says sleeve attachment, sleeve attachment seam allowance here. This width of seam allowance can be anything like 1 centimeter or 4 centimeter, because in the world of Japanese sewing, the width of seam allowance doesn't matter, because finally, eventually, the seam allowance can be sewn to the body or sewn to the sleeve, so that we can keep the sleeve attachment. If you want to undo the stitch, the you can get the original fabric again. Next part is body length, from the shoulder line to the hem, the finish line hem. Now it says 152 centimeters, but it can be like 160 or 140 depending on how tall you are. And in case of women, there is ohashori. Ohashori is like this. So for women, body length should be longer than how tall you are. Next thing is hem seam allowance 1.5. With the threefold, seam allowance of hem should be treated as threefold. This threefold needs 1.5 centimeters. The next thing is back width. Now it is 30 centimeters, but if your body is fat, no, if your body is wide, it can be like 31 or 33, or if you are thin, it can be like 28 centimeters. Plus kise, 0.4. Now it's totally 30.4 centimeters for back width. Back width is this part. From the back center line to the underarm. Do you see what I mean? And then next, sleeve attachment, 42 centimeter from this sleeve attachment to the bottom part of the sleeve attachment. Or this case is for men. Or in case of women, there is sleeve attachment and also miyatsuguchi. So sleeve attachment plus miyatsuguchi. Miyatsuguchi means space which isn't sewn. Sleeve attachment is a stitch between sleeve and body. But in case of miyatsuguchi, you don't sew together sleeve and body. Okay. Now it's underarm. The width of underarm is always the same. So now back width is 30.4 centimeter, but the hem part is also the same. But in the part of sleeve attachment, there is diagonal. So this is the last part because it's diagonal. You can just connect the 2 points. Okay, this is everything I can talk about today because I want to make more presentation, but I finished up to this part today. So maybe next time I'm going to continue the other part. The reference book is this. Oh, for your information, I didn't explain the part of shift back, kurikoshi ne, and also no pinching stitch. Generally speaking, sometimes or almost always you see this kind of stitch so that the unnecessary part of the fabric can be hidden in this part. But explanation will be complex if I talk about this. So today I didn't talk about shift back and no pinching stitch. Thank you very much. Any question? Now I noticed that there are 2 people are watching. Any question? It's all right? Please make a comment if you have any question.